Starting your dream business in Georgia as an LLC? You might think it's just the filing fee, but there's a bit more to it. Don't worry, it's likely less expensive than you imagine, and we'll show you how to keep costs down. The main cost to officially create your Georgia LLC is the state filing fee. This is a one-time fee paid to the Georgia Secretary of State. It's the first step to bringing your business entity to life. To form your LLC, you must file the Articles of Organization. This document is submitted to the Georgia Secretary of State, also known as the Corporations Division. The state charges a $100 fee to process and approve this filing. Once approved, your LLC legally exists. This $100 is a one-time expense, not a recurring monthly or annual fee just for formation. LLCs are popular in Georgia partly due to this straightforward initial cost and the liability protection they offer owners. Choosing a name for your Georgia LLC costs absolutely nothing extra. The state approves your chosen name when your Articles of Organization are accepted. There's no separate fee for name approval. You might see information about name reservations online. However, Georgia, like most states, does not require you to reserve your LLC name before filing. Your name is secured upon Articles of Organization approval. A DBA, also called a trade name or fictitious name, is optional for your LLC. If you want your LLC to operate under a name different from its legal name, you'd file a DBA. In Georgia, DBAs are filed at the county level. The cost for a DBA varies depending on the specific county where you file. Since it's not a mandatory state requirement for your LLC, it's not a required Georgia LLC fee. You don't need a DBA unless you specifically want one. Georgia law mandates that every LLC must have a registered agent. This person or company receives legal papers and state notices for your business. They must have a physical street address in Georgia and be available during standard business hours. You can be your own registered agent or ask a friend or partner, which costs nothing extra. Alternatively, you can hire a registered agent service. These services typically cost between $100 and $300 annually. Hiring a service can offer privacy by keeping your address off public records. It's also necessary if you don't have a physical address in Georgia. There are no state filing fees for simply naming your registered agent on the formation paperwork. An operating agreement is a vital internal document for your LLC. It's a contract among members detailing ownership, management structure, and profit distribution. Both single-member and multi-member LLCs should have one. While many websites charge $50 to $200 for templates, you can save money here. Free operating agreement templates are available online for various LLC types. Keep the signed agreement with your business records. An EIN, or Employer Identification Number, is like a social security number for your business. You'll need it to open a business bank account, file taxes, and hire employees. Many services charge a fee to get one for you. However, you can obtain an EIN directly from the IRS for free. The online application process is quick and straightforward. Don't pay someone for something you can easily do yourself at no cost. Beyond the initial formation, Georgia LLCs have recurring costs to maintain their legal status. The primary state-required fee is annual. Other ongoing costs depend on your business activities and location. Georgia requires LLCs to file an annual registration each year. This keeps your business information current with the state. Filing this ensures your LLC remains in good standing and compliant with state law. The Georgia LLC annual registration fee is $50 per year. This fee is mandatory for the life of your LLC. You can conveniently file and pay this fee online through the state's system. Depending on your industry and where your business operates in Georgia, you may need additional licenses or permits. This could include state-level professional licenses or local city or county business permits. These are not universal LLC requirements. The costs for these licenses and permits vary significantly. They depend on the specific type of business and its location. Fees are usually not excessively high, but you must check local and state requirements for your specific situation. Taxes are a major ongoing cost for any business, and the amount varies widely for LLCs. Your tax burden depends heavily on your business income and structure. LLC owners pay various taxes. These can include federal and state income taxes, self-employment taxes, and potentially sales tax, payroll tax, if you have employees, or property tax. The specific taxes and amounts are unique to each business. Managing business taxes can be complex. Hiring a qualified accountant in Georgia is highly recommended to ensure compliance. They can help determine your specific tax obligations and file returns correctly. Accountant fees vary based on the complexity of your business and tax situation. A simple tax return might cost around $300 per year, while more detailed filings could range up to $900 or more. Shop around to find a good fit. Understanding the costs helps you budget effectively. Here are answers to some frequent questions about Georgia LLC expenses and how to minimize them. The minimum cost to start is the $100 state filing fee for the Articles of Organization. This is a one-time cost. Other initial costs like a registered agent service or DBA are optional or can be free if you handle them yourself. The mandatory annual state fee is $50 for the annual registration. If you use a paid registered agent service, add their annual fee around $125 plus. Local permits might also have annual renewal fees. Taxes are the largest variable annual cost. Hiring a service is optional. You can file yourself to save money. Services like Northwest Registered Agent can save you time and ensure accuracy. They often include registered agent service for the first year, which adds value. No, an attorney is not required for standard LLC formation. You can file yourself. An attorney might be useful for complex ownership structures, investor involvement, or specific industry regulations, but they are significantly more expensive, $800 to $2,500 plus. The cheapest way is to file the Articles of Organization yourself, $100. Be your own registered agent, free. Use a free online operating agreement template, free. Get your EIN directly from the IRS, free. This approach avoids hundreds in potential service fees. Filing online is the fastest method, typically taking 7 to 10 business days for approval. Filing by mail takes longer, usually around 15 business days, plus mailing time. Online filing is generally recommended for speed. Bank account costs vary. Some banks charge monthly fees, $10 to $20, but these are often waivable by maintaining a minimum balance or meeting transaction requirements. Look for banks that offer free business checking accounts. If your LLC was formed in another state but does business in Georgia, it's a foreign LLC. You must register it in Georgia by filing a foreign registration. The state fee for this is $225. Yes, if you live or primarily do business in Georgia. It has reasonable fees, quick online filing, and helpful state resources. Forming an LLC in another state just for perceived benefits is usually more expensive and complicated if you live and operate in Georgia. Starting an LLC in Georgia is a smart move for liability protection, and the costs are quite manageable, especially if you handle some steps yourself. The core state fees are clear, $100 to start and $50 annually. By understanding the optional costs and leveraging free resources, you can launch your business without breaking the bank. Ready to take the next step and form your Georgia LLC? Visit the Georgia Secretary of State website to file your Articles of Organization directly, or explore reputable services if you prefer assistance. Don't let perceived costs hold you back. Get started today and build your business future in Georgia.